about seed oils. That's number 5. So recently someone asked me, why does he always bash the seed oils, and the plant oils and the vegetable oils, but then he says that extra virgin olive oil is good? So let's clarify that. Yes, they're all made from plants, but there's an enormous difference between them. So the seed oils made from seeds are high in omega-6. And we do need both omega-3s and omega-6s, but they need to be approximately in a 1-to-1 ratio. And when we eat these seed oils, they're about a 20-to-1, with the omega-6 being the high one, which is pro-inflammatory. So again, if it's in balance, it's not a bad thing. When it's out of balance, it becomes pro-inflammatory. And when we make these oils, not only are they high in omega-6, but we process them very, very harshly. It's not that easy to get oil out of seeds. You have to apply a lot of pressure, a lot of heat, and very often even chemicals. They add solvents like acetone to extract the fats out of the seeds, or whatever grain in some cases. And in doing that, the fats become oxidized and rancid. So when we talk about vegetable oils or seed oils, there's 3 oils in particular that account for something like 99%, the vast majority. That's soybean oil, canola oil, and corn oil. And of course, soybean oil is the bean. It's a legume. Canola is a seed. It's from a rapeseed. And corn is a grain. And it's not all that easy to get the oil out of these raw materials, so that's why they have to use the pressure, the heat, and the chemicals. So now they damage it, and the oil tastes terrible. So now they have to bleach it, and they have to degum it, and deodorize it, and go through all these different chemical processes. And in the end, you end up with this bland, absolutely tasteless, absolutely destroyed oil that can sit on a shelf for years. So when I say that vegetable oils are bad, these are the kinds I'm talking about because they've gone through that process. There's nothing wrong with oil per se just because it comes from a plant. So if it's been minimally processed, then it's perfectly okay. So when they make extra virgin olive oil, the olives are very, very high in fat. Coconut is very, very high in fat. And if you just apply a little bit of pressure, then you can get the oil out, and you haven't destroyed the oil in any way. Even canola, you can't get as much oil out of it, but you can do cold-pressed canola. And now it's a completely different thing. So it wouldn't be my favorite oil, but it would be okay if it is cold-pressed and organic, and then it still fall in this minimally processed. And it's very, very different from this harshly over-processed vegetable oil. And there are other oils as well, such as walnut or avocado oil, that they can do a cold pressing. But what you will find is that these are all going to have a fairly strong flavor. If they don't process them, a lot of the flavor compounds are still going to be in the oil, which I think is kind of nice, but a lot of people don't like that because they're accustomed to that bland oil. So if you make mayonnaise or something, then these are going to have too strong a flavor for the most part. Problem food number 4 is fried food.